Gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Now look, it had been rumored that one of the reasons that Ben Affleck was leaving J-Lo is because all that stuff started to come out and resurface about her connection with Diddy. I think it's a combination of that and probably some other stuff.
In a shocking twist, Ben has stepped into the spotlight by testifying in a major court case linked to Jennifer Lopez and allegations of her involvement in covering up Diddy's illicit activities. The courtroom drama unfolds as Diddy faces mounting accusations, including trafficking and racketeering, sending shockwaves through the industry. Ben's revelations offer a deeper glimpse into the tangled web of celebrity connections, hinting at serious consequences for everyone entangled in this unfolding saga.
Ben recently paid a...
Do you guys think that she is ever going to speak out, or she's been advised not to? Because I'm just wondering, I feel like anybody who has a connection with Diddy knows what Diddy done did. Or Diddy done. Yeah. I feel like anybody that has a connection, because he seems the type that wants to floss and brag about, the good and the bad that he does. So I know she knows a lot.
Allegedly, one of the reasons to Ben Affleck leaving Jennifer Lopez is because of Diddy. I mean, I will say this, look. There are so many rumors of alleged tapes, alleged freak-off tapes that Diddy allegedly recorded of celebrities doing crazy things, and he has in his vault, allegedly. Take a shot every time I say allegedly, you guys know how it goes. And allegedly, he's not afraid to release them. So I think right now, all celebrities are really tiptoeing. If this is true, I'm sure celebrities are terrified of this. And I just have to say that, you can run all you want. You can change pictures. You can, not necessarily talking about Jennifer Lopez. I'm talking about everyone. You could try and live your life, but just because he's in jail does not mean he doesn't have people on the outside that could literally, press a button and everything,
As the intense courtroom proceedings continue, the stakes couldn't be higher for everyone involved. Ben's testimony has the power to reshape not only his relationship with Jennifer, but also the public perception of Diddy's alleged crimes. With every word, the fragile balance of their personal and professional lives hangs in the balance, leaving the world watching to see how this high-stakes drama will unfold.
Jennifer Lopez was asked about her new relationship with former fiancé Ben Affleck, and what she said might surprise you. Jennifer Lopez was a guest on the Today Show when host Hoda Kotb said that she thought Jennifer looked so much happier now that she was with Ben. So she asked her, "Are you happier?" J-Lo replied and said, "I'm always happy when I'm talking to you, Hoda."
Fears are mounting for Ben Affleck's sobriety, with some sources claiming he is already drinking again as divorce from Jennifer Lopez looms. Friends say the actor, who has battled alcoholism and a gambling addiction for decades, is suffering acute sadness as his marriage collapses. He is left traumatized by how J-Lo would try to control his life and prevented him from leaving their mansion by locking him in the basement for a day. They claim Affleck, 51, is either at risk of slipping off the wagon or is already back on the booze. One says, "I hear that he is drinking, he is full of demons, a really troubled person," while another adds, "I have seen him looking glassy-eyed and is a real worry to everyone who cares about him."
Ben, reportedly grappling with frustration over Jennifer's unquenchable appetite for the spotlight, may be feeling the strain as these explosive allegations come to light. Sources close to the couple reveal that Ben is increasingly fatigued by the unrelenting public scrutiny of their personal lives. A pressure cooker situation now intensified by the dramatic leaks linking Jennifer to Diddy's mounting legal woes. The tension is palpable, with insiders hinting that this could mark a breaking point for the embattled pair.
51-year-old Ben Affleck is ready to call an end to his 2-year marriage, going as far as to claim the decision to tie the knot was down to temporary insanity. A source says that the star has come to his senses after previously being so in love with 54-year-old Jennifer Lopez that he could not think straight. While he has been spotted spending quality time alone with Lopez in recent days, he now feels his head is clear and he can move on. Quote, "If there was a way to divorce on grounds of temporary insanity, he would, end quote. The Page 6 source said, quote, he feels like the last 2 years was just a fever dream, and he's come to his senses now and understand there is just no way this is going to work. End quote. Meanwhile, J-Lo is reportedly talking to Ben's ex-wife, Jennifer Garner, to prevent Ben from relapsing.
When she's finally held accountable for the part she played.
Do you think they'll bring up charges on Jennifer Lopez?
They better. She committed perjury. Last time I checked, there's no statute of limitation on perjury. We can start there. Let's bring Jenny to the cell block.
Ben and Jennifer's marriage seems to be on rocky ground. In a recent statement, Ben hinted it might be time to move on after reflecting on their relationship. The news has stunned fans, shattering the fairy tale image of their rekindled romance and marriage.
Nobody had to look at him for real. And the truth is nobody did. Everybody laughed and joked about him dancing like a idiot in all them goddamn videos. Twirling around in circles. This nigga been wild. So I'm just saying, they didn't know. And he wasn't telling them. They just know he got the budget. He go to LA, he talk to Clive, he come back with the bread. Apparently, he has this man's confidence. Yeah, I'm sure that man was very confident with his penis in his mouth.
It's been rumored that they are not doing well, separating. He was photographed without his wedding band on, but then they've been seen together ever since. It wouldn't be surprising to me.
If they got divorced.
Yeah, if they just weren't doing well. And she liked something on Instagram that was very weird. It was a
carousel?
Yes, of what you need in a relationship or something like that.
Okay, well, that's a tall tale sign.
Yeah, no, a random Instagram account.
She's saving it for later.
Yeah. She's you gotta read this.
Yeah. And it was your partner doesn't spend time with you. It was all stuff like that. And she liked it. And I was like, Taylor, what are you doing?
Maybe she needs to go back to her bodega and get to her roots and calm down.
Jaguar Wright claims Jennifer may be shielding Diddy from legal troubles and suggests her marriage to Ben could be a strategic move to distance herself from his controversies. The renewed focus on Diddy's legal issues has reignited public interest in Jennifer's past ties to him.
I honestly didn't believe this when I saw this. I had to actually go to his page and be like, no, he didn't post this. Diddy didn't post this. I think all of J-Lo's exes are going to come out of the woodwork. They're like, oh, she's a free woman. Oh, she's willing to go out with exes. Let me jump on the back.
They're always dressed to impress. MTV couldn't get enough of them. Remember TRL? Anywhere they went, paparazzi followed. This was a different time. Everyone wanted to know what they were going to wear. Puffy's white party, Loved Up, and everyone was like, OMG, they're so cute. Then December 1999, they go to a party in New York. There are pew-pews involved. They both get arrested. Later, J-Lo was off the hook. I vividly remember people were like, goodness gracious, poor J-Lo, she's with a bad boy, they should break up. But they didn't. They went to the Grammys together. She wore this Versace gown. Everyone lost their minds. They coordinated wearing matching white outfits at the MTV Video Music Awards. Then it came all crashing down. Valentine's Day 2001, they announced they broke up. 7 months later, she married Chris Judd. And then they divorced after 9 months. Diddy and Kim Porter reconciled, although maybe they were seeing each other in between, and who knows who else he was seeing.
Despite attempts to distance herself from Diddy, Jennifer's past, particularly the infamous 1999 nightclub shooting, continues to shadow her image. With Diddy's recent arrest and Ben's testimony, questions about her potential involvement or knowledge of the incident are reigniting speculation about their enduring connection amid the scandal.
What happened here after the picture was taken? Also, look at that bad hair up there. That it's flashing back so badly. That is some bad hair. But J-Lo, you do not go unnoticed. I see you right here in the corner, right up next to Diddy. Now, I don't know if they were told to give a serious look here because, gosh, I mean, or they're on some crazy drugs, because look at J-Lo's face. Could we do a zoom in on J-Lo's face? Because what is she on? I'll take a couple. I'm just kidding. I don't want any of that. Also, speaking of, is that Jay-Z back there? I don't know if it is, but I am ready to talk about his connection to Diddy. In so many of these photos, you can see really powerful people like Jay-Z, Aaliyah, and many more. But I do want to remind you guys that Diddy and J-Lo had a very public...
Jaguar Wright suggests Jennifer married Ben to distance herself from Diddy's controversies, But this plan may falter as serious charges against Diddy resurface. With the 1999 nightclub shooting back in focus, Jennifer faces the challenge of separating her image from their shared history despite being cleared of wrongdoing at the time.
Checking out your videos, right? And you told a story about, a female giving Puffy fellatio while Jennifer Lopez was upstairs.
Yeah, I said that on one of my programs. Yeah.
What happened with that?
Nothing new. We had just came from, Jennifer had just gave him this hell of a day. I mean, like, we went to the Miami Hurricanes game. We went to Miami State Hurricane. We was on the field while they were playing and stuff. And he gave him a party at 321 in Miami. She rented a club, gave him a party, gave him this big backyard party, dinner and everything like that. Then gave him a party at the club. And then we came back. One of his, what's his name? Slam had set it up because Jennifer went upstairs. And Puff said, yo, Gene, watch the door. Don't let nobody come through the door. And I said, all right. And Slam set it up. And I wanted to say it was Korean, but I'm not sure it was her. But it was supposed to be somebody that was either up to her level in fellatios, or it was her. I'm not sure. And while Jennifer was upstairs, he was down there getting a fellatio from her.
Did she ever find out?
She know now.
And you said the female name was Karen?
Yeah, Superhead.
Oh, okay, Corinne Stephens. You got to say the full name, man.
Yeah, I thought it was her. Slam set it up. Yep, Slam set it up for right there. Yep.
Recent events have reignited speculation about Jennifer's ties to Diddy and their connection to past controversies, including the 1999 nightclub shooting. Despite efforts to distance herself, her silence on Diddy's arrest is seen by some as an attempt to protect her image, raising questions about her potential links to his ongoing legal troubles.
It was nobody. It was somebody that was, I'm almost sure it was her. I'm almost sure it was her.
Yeah, that's a wild story, man. So Puffy, he was getting head from, Superhead, and Jennifer Lopez was upstairs and she had no idea.
None whatsoever.
Was this after or before she did the 16?
Nah. She wasn't known. Yeah. Yo, let me just tell you something. Puff was like Pac. He had first dibs on a lot of chicks. Before they got to the rest of the rappers and everything like that. I'm sure it was her. I could be mistaken, but nah, I think, yeah. But she messed with him and she said she messed with him before. But I'm sure after his party in Miami, that was her.
Arrest is denied bail. The celebrities now that are running, you got people scrubbing their accounts like Pink, Megan Fox, other celebrities. You got Dwayne Wade now being aired out. This is a cascade effect that's just it's gonna be a web of intricacies that lead to everybody. You got so many celebrities right now terrified, and the purpose of this and the reason why it's simmering right now is because they're being adrenalized. From my understanding, from the people that I've talked to here, that this is done on purpose to strike fear into them. You can also look at Trump's Truth Social when he truthed the pound sign, which is, or a hashtag, which is checkmate. There's a lot of different reasons for this Truth Social post. One of them being the assassin that was caught on his golf course. There was a lot of meaning towards that, and on where Trump was on the golf course and where the shooter was, and how they caught the shooter, and he put checkmate, but it also means other things.
As the spotlight intensifies on Diddy and Jennifer, all eyes are on how she handles the situation, especially after Ben's court revelations. Jennifer and Diddy first connected in 1999 during her music video for Asterisk, If You Had My Love Asterisk. Their relationship quickly gained attention, peaking in February 2000 when they made headlines at the Grammy Awards, with Jennifer's green Versace dress becoming iconic.
By really sounding like an a-hole, and I believe all these rumors about him being a narc. He's proud of the fact that he always has and always will take care of himself. He's proud to be his children's protector and provider, but he has never and seemingly will never give himself over completely to another person. The kind of big love Jennifer believes in, that sort of all-consuming devotion, Ben played along for a while and wanted to be part of it, but that's just not who he is. As J-Lo spent the summer being photographed solo in Italy and the Hamptons, if you guys don't know, J-Lo actually invited Ben to her birthday party in the Hamptons, and everybody was hoping that he would show up, but of course he didn't. She also went to Italy, and he was supposed to join her there. Either that or they were supposed to take some time out solo, and unbeknownst to her, when she got back to the US, Ben had moved all his stuff out the house. Yeah. I saw the way he treated his ex-wife, Jennifer Garner. As much as people think, I think that he cared about Jennifer Garner more than J-Lo, I also think that Jen Garner was more of a doormat than J-Lo. Ben, in my opinion, moves like a degenerate. He moves like a degenerate, with him sleeping with the nanny, with him blaming Jennifer Garner for him winding up in and out of rehab, for all this stuff. And I said, this whole taking time apart, divorce thing, I already said that it's 2002 all over again. Ben wants to dump J-Lo, but he still wants to have access to her in 5 or 10 years in case he ever gets bored, because J-Lo is always his maybe option and he's J-Lo's forever option. Now, y'all, some new evidence presented itself. First of all, let's talk about J-Lo. She was in the Hamptons, right? And she was like, yo, this isn't the summer I wanted, but okay. She was hoping they could work things out. Ben said he needed a little time. J-Lo flew, he's like, why don't we take some time apart and see if we really want to be together? J-Lo flew to Italy to take some time apart, right? Ben, who was supposed to be taking time apart while she was gone, moved his stuff out of their house, and a lot of Radar Online, Sun, all these places are saying it was without, she didn't even know. So she came home after being like, okay, well, I really want to save it, because you know she don't want to be humiliated. She don't want to get married again. You saw this woman sunk $20 million into that dumb movie, The Greatest Love Story Never Told, based off of these dumb love letters that Ben Affleck wrote her. And probably the reason why he got mad that she shared them wasn't the fact that she shared them. He probably got mad because when we heard these love letters, we were like...
Later that year, Jennifer and Diddy solidified their power couple status at the MTV Video Music Awards, wearing matching all-white outfits. However, as Diddy's legal issues resurface, their past relationship is being re-examined. With Ben's recent court revelations, questions about Jennifer's ties to Diddy and how it affects her image are now at the forefront.
That apparently he had cameras in every room of his house. That's what they're saying. Has that been verified?
I don't think it's been verified, and I think like the Epstein shit, it never will be. Now, I'm not saying that he's like Epstein. I think he could have some wild parties, etc.
But if he was filming everybody...
If he's filming everybody, I understand why Hummer showed up to the house. Because people who went to the parties were like, get those things.
Hundreds of hidden cameras discovered in Diddy's homes, lawsuit says.
Oh, well then it's a wrap. Done.
Hundreds.
Yeah, we'll never see any of that footage.
This dude had hundreds of cameras. That is so crazy.
And Diddy liked to throw the parties. Like, he would throw the white party. He'd do,
But who's he have taking care of that footage?
I mean, you can get people.
Wow.
Powerful dude.
New developments have emerged in the Diddy case. Diddy's doing the most. He's doing a lot. The new nickname for him is Diddy the Devil. So when they went to Diddy's house, they found hidden cameras in every single room of the house, right? So Diddy for sure was recording everything that was going on in his house, whether he was with females, whether he's having parties, whether, who knows, whether his sons were with their girlfriends, or whether his sons brought girls to the house, whether he brought women to the house. Everything in that house and every room was recorded because they found hidden cameras. That is kind of freakish. That's kind of like, that's giving Jeffrey Epstein vibes, right? To have hidden cameras in every single room of your house, to me, that's doing too much. But yeah, so his homes were definitely raided by Homeland Security. Court documents say that P. Diddy was operating a sex trafficking venture, right, with his chief of staff, Christina Coham. and his 30-year-old son, Justin Dior Combs. So not only is Diddy involved in this whole sex trafficking scandal,
but it was a great dress. It was an amazing dress.
And you're there at the awards, and you're going to run into everybody in Hollywood, and including people that you possibly dated before, right? Is that awkward? Is that weird to be in the room?
No, because I see them a lot.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, we're in the same business. We run in the same circles. So
it's not like you hadn't seen Diddy in a long time.
No, I've seen him.
Okay, and then you must have been so proud. I saw you stand up for Ben.
Yes, I did.
That was so. What a great movie that was.
It was a great movie.
And he deserved.
Yeah, and we got a lot of they were really hard on us in the press when we dated back in the day and on movies and things like that. So it was a nice moment. It was nice to see him have that moment. I was really happy for him.
Yeah, they really were. I mean, that was not fair. And you have done very, very well, and he's done very, very well, and both of you deserve it.
Thank you so much.
And I want to talk to you about Idol, obviously, at some point, because we'll take a break and we'll talk about Idol, because I really am going to miss you on there. I told you before.
I'm missing it so much right now.
You're one of the best judges they ever had.
Thank
so
you.
I really think everyone's going to miss you. So I will take a break. We'll be right back.
Reports suggest Jennifer was upstairs during the alleged incident, raising questions about her awareness of what was happening. This has sparked media speculation about a potential love triangle involving Diddy, Jennifer, and Karen, adding fuel to the ongoing controversies and pulling Jennifer further into the spotlight.
Because somehow J-Lo and Diddy are still entwined. Now, some people say she's paying for PR, lawyers, maybe she's helping him out with money. They are tight, right? They even, over the pandemic, was FaceTiming with A-Rod, and J-Lo were FaceTiming with Diddy. Ben saw that not only is there that embarrassing connection of you were with Diddy and all this horrible stuff is going to come out. People did say that the feds have questioned J-Lo. Okay, all this horrible stuff is going to come out that is very, really embarrassing. But two, you still have ties to this mofo. When that happened, people are saying Ben lost his ish. He basically, in his mind, was like, it's over. He tried to tell J-Lo that, but J-Lo was busy singing, I believe in love after love after love. How did that happen? Well, let's think about it. But actually, let me get to the point that I'm not the only one that thinks that, because Suge Knight has come out on record and said that he thinks that Ben Affleck, he's heard, leaving J-Lo had a lot to do with Diddy. Was the relationship perfect? J-Lo and Ben's, who knows? But it all goes back to Diddy. On top of that, right? You got to think about this. Ben just Ben just closed on his house. Closed, you guys. Do you know it's a $20.5 million house? Ben, they're saying, didn't even go in his pockets once for that big house.
Somebody gave me a minute of a female that was allegedly J-Lo on it. I was gonna put out a DVD on that. J-Lo had her business attorney, this guy named Beanie Medina. He was the one managing J-Lo and Puffy at the time. That's the only reason we was going after J-Lo. J-Lo was with Puffy, so J-Lo was all the war, right? Her PR people. It was about 8 top-notch executives inside this meeting when I'm walking in. They were on me, so I was like, woo, sure. You gotta remember Ja Rule and J-Lo had that hot song out at the time. Irv and Suge relationship was starting to get good. He was like, man, that tape you had on J-Lo, man.
Remember when Suge was saying that he had a sex tape with her? And he had a sex tape on J-Lo. I mean, Suge, nigga, she do this, nigga. Can't do that, nigga. Destroy that shit if you got it. He said, yo, Gotti, for you, tell her no one will ever see that shit. Has anyone ever seen that?
Now, J-Lo was on top of the world at the time with records with Ja Rule, but we all know that songs were stolen, her vocals weren't even her own vocals, and that's a whole nother story for another day. She seems like a nice person, so it's unfortunate that they're trying to shop her tape around, but it would make sense why Ben Affleck is stepping away from the public eye with her, and that's why they got a divorce, because the media storm that's about to drop down on every celebrity is gonna be big.
With Ben's recent testimony and the resurfacing of old claims, public curiosity about Jennifer's ties to Diddy intensifies. Sources suggest Ben's decision to testify may stem from concerns about Jennifer's lingering connection to Diddy's legal issues. Some speculate that Ben, already uneasy with her past, found the allegations too much to handle, contributing to the reported strain in their relationship and potential separation.
And get himself bail. We don't know whether that's going to be successful or not, but people are labeling it highly unlikely. I've said before, Diddy's in a world of trouble. Believe it or not, on a day like today, he ain't even a story. When you got 120 people that are going to levy allegations against him, his situation looks too daunting to even comprehend anything positive about it. But it's also so bad that you know there's more bodies that's gonna fall. See, right now, what we have to start thinking about, I hate to do this. I swear to you. And that's why I ain't gonna mention no names, ain't gonna show no faces, no pictures. I ain't doing all of this. Let me say this. Everybody that's been around him. I'm not talking about taking a picture with him like I did at a Golden State Warriors game. I'm not talking about showing up to some party and then you find out it was a Diddy party. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people who were part of his crew, who were around him a lot, who were complicit somehow, in some way. To me, and I'm just guessing, I'll find out whether it's factual or not with my next guest. But I'm telling you, you don't sit up there and have a press conference like my guest in a couple of minutes did yesterday and announce that you got 120 clients with 120 separate allegations. And all you looking for is the dude that's already behind bars. I mean, we're talking about men, women, and children. We're talking about public figure, private figures. We're talking about celebrities and private business people. We're talking about conglomerates. Hell, for all we know, he's gonna hold hotels accountable where some of these freak-offs happened.
During a 2015 appearance on Asterisk, the Wendy Williams show Asterisk, Jennifer's mother, Guadalupe Rodriguez, expressed clear disapproval of her daughter's past relationship with Diddy. While Jennifer and Diddy have remained silent on the reasons for their split, it's speculated that Diddy's arrest and the resurfacing of past controversies fueled tension in their relationship.
Accomplices to be revealed in a new lawsuit, okay? In a new lawsuit. So in this story, this lawyer comes out and just drops the bomb on everybody. Attorney Tony Busby revealed that a list of Sean Diddy Combs' alleged accomplices will be released in a new wave of lawsuits involving 120 victims. He promised the names will shock you. The day will come when we will name names other than Sean Combs, and there are a lot of names, he emphasized. We're going to make damn sure that we're right before we do that. The lawsuit covering incidents dating back to 1991 involving alleged of sexual abuse, many related to Combs at his infamous white parties events allegedly involving drugs. Busby plans to file cases across several states, stating we will leave no stone unturned to find all potentially liable parties. Combs currently detained after being denied.
After Jennifer rekindled her romance with Ben in 2021, reports emerged that A-Rod had warned her about getting back together with him, citing their tumultuous past. Despite the excitement, their relationship has faced challenges, including Ben's absence from Jennifer's birthday celebration, sparking rumors that he may not be as invested as she is.